Hello, and welcome to EduTalks, the place for learners who want to practice English with confidence and joy. I'm here to guide you on this journey, helping you speak English step by step, day by day, with ease and comfort. In this podcast, I will be speaking slowly and clearly, so you can listen, follow, and repeat after me without stress. In today's episode, we are going to focus on something very simple but extremely powerful. The question is, how can you practice English every single day? Even if you are busy, even if you feel shy, and even if you don't live in an English-speaking country, there is always a way to grow your skills. Many learners believe they need to move to the UK, America, or another English-speaking country to make real progress, but that is not true. You don't need to live in London. You don't need a native speaker standing next to you. You don't even need to spend long hours studying every night. What you really need are small, smart steps. Steps that are simple to repeat, easy to include in your daily routine, and powerful enough to make you feel more comfortable, more natural, and more confident in English. So, let's begin. Let's start with a simple question. What is shadowing? Maybe you have heard this word before, shadowing. Maybe it is new to you. Shadowing is one of the most powerful techniques to improve both your listening and speaking skills at the same time. It is simple, it is practical, and it truly works. Here's how it works. You listen to someone speaking English, like me right now, and you repeat exactly what they say. You don't stop. You don't translate into your native language. You don't check a dictionary. You just copy the sound, like an echo. Try to speak with the same speed, the same tone, and the same rhythm as the speaker. This is shadowing. Let's try it together. I want to speak English fluently. Now you repeat. I listen to English every day. Now you repeat. Shadowing helps me speak better. Now you repeat. Very good. That's it. That's shadowing. At first, it may feel a little strange. You might not understand everything you hear, and that's okay. Shadowing is not about understanding every single word. It is about training your brain and your mouth to work together in English. It helps you get used to the sound of English, the rhythm of English, and the feeling of English in your mouth. If you practice this every day, even just 5 minutes, you will start to speak faster, clearer, and more naturally. Shadowing is a small habit with very big results. So now, let's move to the big question. How can you practice English every day? Many learners tell me, I want to practice, but I don't have enough time. I'm always busy. I feel nervous when I speak. I don't know how to start. And my answer is always the same. You don't need a lot of time. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need to wait for the right moment. You just need to begin. Let me give you 5 simple and powerful ways to practice English every single day in your real life. Tip number 1. Listen to English every day. Listening is the most important step. If you want to speak better, you must listen more. Not once a week, not only in class, every day. Listening helps you learn new words. It helps you hear the rhythm of English. It trains your ears to understand faster. And it shows you how real people speak, not just the English you find in textbooks. How can you do this? You can listen to podcasts like this one. You can listen to English songs. You can watch YouTube videos. You can listen to English news or short stories. And here's the key. You don't need to understand 100%. Even if you only understand 30% or 50%, it is still very useful. Just let the sounds enter your ears. You can listen while you walk, while you cook, while you clean, while you exercise, or even while you rest. Just 10 or 15 minutes a day can make a big difference. Make English your background music. Tip number 2. Shadow what you hear. Now that you are listening, the next step is to use your voice. Listening is great, but speaking is how you grow strong. After you listen to a sentence or a short piece of audio, repeat it. Copy the voice. Match the rhythm. For example, I want to get better at English. Repeat. I don't understand everything, but I keep going. Repeat. I'm improving little by little. Repeat. Do this every day. Repeat the same sentences again and again. You will notice your speaking becomes smoother, your pronunciation becomes clearer, and you feel more confident. And remember, it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be practiced. Tip number 3. Think in English, one thought at a time. This is one of the biggest changes you can make. Start thinking in English. At first, it's difficult. You want to translate from your language, but translation is slow. It takes time. It stops you from speaking naturally. So, how can you start thinking in English? Begin with short, simple sentences. When you wake up, it's morning. I'm still sleepy. I need coffee. When you go outside, the sky is blue. The air is cold. I see a dog. During your day, I'm working. I'm tired. I want to go home. These are small thoughts, but they help your brain connect directly to English. No translation, no delay. Later, try to say them out loud, whisper or speak quietly. It becomes like a short daily conversation with yourself in English. Tip number 4. Read aloud. Train your speaking muscles. Reading silently is good, but reading aloud is much better. It makes your mouth, tongue, and brain work together. Choose short, simple texts. A children's book, a beginner's story, a dialogue from a video or a podcast. Read it slowly and clearly. Then read it again a little faster. Then again with more expression. Imagine you are an actor. This builds your pronunciation, fluency, and confidence. It's like going to the gym, but for your speaking muscles. Tip number 5. Use English in daily life. Here's something very important. If you want to speak English well, don't just study English. Live with English. English should not be something you do for only 30 minutes on Monday night. It should not only happen in a classroom or in a textbook. It should be part of your daily life, just like your morning coffee or your favorite app. The more you see English, hear English, and use English in your daily life, the more natural it becomes. Now, let's explore some easy ways to do this, even if you're very busy. Now that we've covered some of the most practical steps you can use, let's continue with more powerful strategies to practice English every single day. Remember, these are not complicated or time-consuming. They are small, repeatable, and designed to fit into your real life. Let's begin with another important method. Tip number 6. Surround yourself with English input. The more you surround yourself with English, the faster your brain adapts. Think of it like living in an English-speaking environment without leaving your home. How do you do this? Start small. Label objects around your house with sticky notes. Write door, mirror, window, or table. Every time you see the word, your brain connects the object with English. This is powerful, passive learning. You can also make English visible in your environment. For example, change the language of your favorite apps to English. Put English books on your desk, even if you read only one page at a time. Hang a calendar in English. The goal is to let English quietly live in your daily space. Next, tip number 7. Practice speaking with technology. We live in a time where technology is our friend. Use voice assistants like Google Assistant, Siri, or Alexa to practice English. Ask simple questions. What's the weather today? Or set a timer for 10 minutes. You can also use free AI tools or language learning apps to practice. Some apps allow you to speak, and they give you feedback on your pronunciation. This is like having a teacher available 24/7. Even just 5 minutes of talking to your phone every day helps your tongue and brain get comfortable using English. Tip number 8. Teach English to yourself or others. One of the best ways to learn is to teach. When you explain something in English, even to yourself, your brain works harder and remembers better. For example, after learning a new phrase, explain it aloud. This phrase means, I can use it when... Or if you have a friend who is also learning, take turns teaching each other new vocabulary or grammar. You don't need to be perfect. You only need to practice. Teaching is powerful because it makes English active, not just passive. Tip number 9. Turn daily routines into English practice. Think about your morning. When you brush your teeth, describe the action in English. I'm brushing my teeth. The water is cold. I feel fresh. When you cook, I'm cutting the onion. The pan is hot. Every small action becomes a chance to use English. Instead of waiting for the perfect study time, you create practice moments during the day. Tip number 10. Celebrate small progress. Many learners quit because they don't see fast results. But learning English is like growing a tree. It takes time. That's why celebrating small wins is so important. Maybe today you understood one new word in a podcast. Celebrate that. Maybe you spoke one English sentence without translating. Celebrate that. Every small step counts. These steps create habits, and habits create fluency. So now, let's bring all of this together. Practicing English daily is not about studying for hours. It's about creating simple habits. Listening, shadowing, reading aloud, writing short sentences, recording your voice, joining groups, labeling your environment, speaking with technology, teaching, and celebrating progress. Each habit on its own feels small, but together, they build something powerful. They build confidence. They make English part of your life, not just a school subject. And with me, here's the truth. You don't need to live in London or New York. You don't need to study grammar for 3 hours a night. You just need to take these small daily actions. If you do, your English will grow naturally. So here's my challenge for you. Choose one of these tips today. Just one. Do it for 5 minutes. Tomorrow, repeat it. Next week, add another tip. Step by step, day by day, you'll see the change. Your English will not only improve, it will become part of who you are. All right, that's the second half of our journey. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and remember, progress is built one small step at a time. So remember, make English a natural part of your life. Let it live in your phone, your diary, your thoughts, and your daily voice. So let English be part of who you are, not just a subject you study. When you take these small steps every day, it won't feel like homework anymore, and will feel like a living skill, something you carry with you, something that grows with you. And that's when real fluency begins. See you next time.